He is dyslexic. Turns his prayers inside out. So you can see the seams on his fingers when they lock together. He doesn't know what direction to send his faith. He fastens amens to the backs of pop bottle rockets and fires them into the ground, then counts the sticks left behind and tallies them as God's losses. His guardian angels are lost in translation. They scrape the ashes from the concrete and fly slow towards home, trying to keep the remains of his petitions from slipping through their fingers, afraid he may never reach heaven in time. His body is full of want, and his eyes have never been bigger. He's so hungry that breathing has become an exercise in sibling rivalry for his body. Every inhalation of air makes his stomach jealous of his lungs, and he's tired of mediating between them. Sometimes he wonders how long he's going to let the kids keep fighting. He walks the street at night. His fingers have worn holes in his pockets, scraping for bus fare. He figures if water can be turned into wine, then why not lint into quarters? He waves at crosswalk signals because they offer the only open hands he sees on a daily basis. Carries work clothes in his backpack because he can use every extra shift the job can offer. Eviction has been circling like a vulture overhead, and soon there will be another mouth to feed at home. And what's a dream? Except fodder for laughter over break time cigarettes. He inhales deep, hoping the smoke will cling to his fantasy so he can blow them out. His chest is a groaning lattice. Beams of muscle and bone rot from the reservoir of tears building against his ribs. He breathes splinters from the cracks, clears his throat of the fibrous material every morning and dares to sing, but will it be enough? Come on. Better melodies have failed to persuade these snakes before. He wonders when another layoff will lash out and strike, and whether his heart has enough anti-venom left to survive. Somehow, he keeps going. He carries an axe outside when it rains, steadies the edge on the trunks of rainbows when storms cease, then collects the technicolor firewood into a wheelbarrow and warms his family with God's promise never to flood the earth again. Maybe it will keep the sea of bills from rising above their heads. See, when hope is the only currency you've got left, you have to be careful where you pay it out. And some dreams are more expensive than the one-bedroom apartment they cram into. That's why he sleeps as little as possible. Because his family can't afford to have everybody rest at the same time. But he is content. He will break his back beneath the weight of the world to pay for every second their eyes are shut. Daddy will work so that you can dream. Daddy will work so that you can dream. Sleep tight.